I mean, there's bluegill and crappie in this lake, so let's see what the old pond has in store today. There we go. Oh God, big one followed it all the way up. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. What is up, MFers? Got kind of an interesting video for you guys today. Just laid Osborne down for a nap, so we only got a couple hours to get out today. Becky, Miss Milliken fishing, needs a freaking nap too. Everyone's exhausted around the house. I'm exhausted, but she's been up way more than I have, so I can't freaking complain. Decided there's a couple hours. I'm gonna go out locally, do some bank fishing. I know you guys like bank fishing videos, and I'm gonna go to a place that that has some giants in it. Now, this is a place that I've only fished once so far this year. Way back when it was ultra cold. It's been warm the last few days, but now we have a massive front blowing in. The temperature on the way to this lake has actually dropped 4 degrees in like the last 10 minutes. Strong north wind and stuff, so it could be an interesting time on the water. Also, if you guys like the bank fishing videos, I know I make a lot of different types of content, but if you specifically come here to watch the Milliken fishing, bank fishing type videos, then I'm gonna drop a little playlist for bank fishing right there. I'd love if you go check that out. Brought some different types of tackle, 3 rods. I don't know, it's gonna be kind of a show and go situation, breaking down this lake based on what the water and the fish conditions, what their activity level tells us. Should be a good time though. Never know what could happen with this big front blowing in. Could be awesome, could be terrible. Catch you guys at the lake. Fishing time. Man, it's kind of windy. Sorry for the wind noise today, guys. I'm gonna fish this wind blowing bank though. The lake was really clean last time I was here. First things first though, we need to check the water quality today. Oh God, we got a fountain going on. Anyways, we gotta check the water quality today to see what kind of baits we're gonna be tying on. That's a very important thing this time of year. Wow, looks like the water is still pretty damn clean like it was before. So I'm going to tie on a natural swim bait and a jerk bait, and let's catch some fish. All right, here's what I got for tackle. I got a 7.4 Zark rod. I have 7.2 extra heavy, kind of a jig, Texas rig type rod, Lux rod. And then my my crankbait rod. I got a Milliken on right now, but I'm gonna put a jerk bait on this dude. I'm gonna put, let's see, I brought some swim baits. I'm gonna put a trash fish, I think, on that guy. Let's look for a good color. Oh, it's cool. Kind of a good looking color for these dark conditions. You guys have seen the power of the old trash fish. All right, boom, trash fish looks badass. By the way, this is a really good way to store these swim baits. I know it looks janky and like they're all mushed together, but this actually keeps the tails better than cramming them into segmented boxes. More like these. Jerk bait wise, we'll figure out what we want. I know there's bluegill and crappie in this lake, so the big shocker going with the crappie crank wrap Provoco I've got. It's getting cold already. That looks good. That'll work. Close that guy because it's supposed to rain. Start with old Mr. Jerkin's bait, and let's see what the old pond has in store today. Ooh, God. Just got thumped on the first cast. That's what I like to see. Wasn't very far out either. Oh, gross. That's nice. Real nice. One good reason to throw the jerk bait over any other type of crankbait. It can suspend over the top if we got a bunch of slime this time of year. We got a lot of slime in our lakes, even the lakes that don't usually have it. For whatever reason this year we got a lot of slime. Maybe that's why I've been crushing them on the jerk bait too. Just another reason. Oh, hey, I got a fish on. That's a way to start. Man, that was not an active bite. Don't like that. Good to see that there are fish though, because it wasn't looking too good there. It's looking a little bleak. Thanks, bud. Thanks for playing. Another one. 2 casts in a row. 2 casts in a row. Oh God, this one's giant. Watch out, guys. Watch out, guys. Hey, just a baby. There's bigger ones in here. I swear. You guys have seen them. Apparently they had a good spawn last year, so now there's lots of these too. Crappie, crank wrap, Provoke has been the deal. Good old jerk bait fish. Man, bigs only. Bigs only. There we go. Oh God, big one followed it all the way up. That's a better fish. That's a better fish. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. Yeah, that was so sick. I saw him come up and get that. That's not a giant one, but man, that's a pretty healthy one. Probably a 4-pound fish, close to it. Look how thick that guy is. Yeah, buddy. Look how meaty that fish is. Thick guy. Good one. Good one. There he goes in the clean water. God, I can't believe how clean this water is. He must have been up shallower too. Crazy thing is, I don't know if I even got any baits. They're gonna work too well up shallow here. That swim bait will probably get through some of the slime, but this slime is nasty, nasty stuff. Like you can even catch one, like you can see right now. I got slime everywhere. But again, like I was saying, jerkbait's like one of the best, if not the best, pre-spawn baits to go with when the water's clean, when you got slime on the bottom, and like today, big front blown in, creating a lot of instability. And when it's unstable like it is, that bait that darts and then it suspends and sits in their face, doesn't move much, is super, super effective. Ah, man, these fish are eating the shit out of this thing. I don't know if I should come out today, if it'd even be worth it, because we got like a huge, like, it's supposed to snow and stuff tonight. Craziness here in Nebraska. It takes a lot of energy to make that water heat up and cool down, but just with the front, this instability in the air and everything, when you got a warm front coming in, that's something else. We got like a warm thunderstorm, but we got like a freaking winter advisory, and the air temperature's dropped like 15 degrees now since, I don't know, 2 hours ago. Didn't know if I should get out, but hey, it's working. There's one, another one. Big one or small one? Big one or small one? Or medium one? Or big one or small one? Small one. Okay. That was almost a hook finger fish. I'm glad he came off when he did. Go, buddy. Go, buddy, go. Wrong way. Wrong way. Right way. See ya. Bye. Another one. Another one. Feels like a little guy. Whatever. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm thinking about, in a little bit, putting on a real big swim bait. I think I brought one that's a giant swim bait, like a I think it's a Savage Gear 8-inch carp, and seeing if I can get one to come up and eat it, because it's so low light. It probably looks like it's 8 o'clock at night right now, but really it's like 2 in the afternoon, and this wind is getting nasty. I got the fountain blowing water in my face over here. Crazy conditions out here today. I can't believe they're biting even though they're not big. One was decent. Another one. Oh God, it's like twitch, 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 bang. Little baby guy. God, they're getting smaller. We're just shrinking. Cold front's bringing out the little baby guys. But hey, my feet sitting on the couch, right? Oh, we got it way out there. Okay, that guy was an ambitious little shit. I was twitching. I was like, well, it's not grass. I haven't gone down much. There's no snags out there, but there's weight. What is it? Oh yeah, I twitched once and this guy came up and ate it. Numbers competition. I came down to this dam because we've had like a really strong south wind, really strong warm south wind the last 2 days. It was like in the 70s, and that's the north side right there. So wind's been blowing in, sun's been blowing on it. Figured if I came this way, might be some good ones down here. If it kind of, you know, wind's been blowing in, warmest water on the lake. Even though we're at a really small pond here, a little bit of difference in warmer water down here, especially since we got this front blowing in. I want some active fish, obviously. Hasn't seemed to increase my size, but the further down I get closer to the dam, the more bites I'm getting. A lot of times when you fish a pond like this, especially in the spring, all the good fish can be in like one little spot on the lake. But definitely following the weather clues where the wind's blowing in or where the wind has been blowing in, especially with a warm front like we've had, can help out a ton. You got it. I watched him eat it. God, there's a bunch of little ones in here. Chill, chill. Whew. Don't want to end up like Emmy the fishing pooch. You guys that watched that video, she freaking got it past the barb and both her paws and like clenched her paws together the other day. Luckily, Cole Slip camera guy saved her life, jumped on her and tackled her before she could become too much of a mess in those hooks. And we did some surgery and she's good to go. Didn't even need bandaged up or anything. She's good. Craziness. It was a terrifying moment. There we go. Another freaking giant, guys. This one's really, really big. Don't click off the video now. You're about to see the biggest bass of your entire life. Oh, just kidding. It was fighting hard and it was just a tiny one. Sorry, guys. Sick of catching the small ones. I'm gonna tie a bait on that's the same size as that guy, maybe even bigger. Here's the damn play. I was gonna use my Savage Gear, but I didn't end up having any big troubles with me. I have a very limited amount of tackle I just threw in the bag. So I'm gonna go with this guy, which, I mean, nothing wrong with that. That's the big Defiant my buddy Oliver designed. Line through, top hook, stinger hook built in, and that color should be good with these conditions, because those fish are going to be, I'm going to fish it up high in the water column probably a lot of the time. I also don't have a rod that I'm too crazy about throwing this on, but 7.4 heavy, the Zark rod has some meat to it, so I feel kind of comfortable with thinking that I can get these fish in. But I'm going to fish this bait up kind of high in the water column. Clearly these fish are looking up today as much as they're eating that jerk bait, and I want to keep throwing this thing, fish it kind of high in the water column. Water is super clean, so you can get away with that right now. I'm going to try fishing it up to keep it out of that slimy grass. This top hook model should help that a lot too. But this bait is like exactly the size of a lot of those little bass. I'm sure the big bass here eat a lot of those bass, those little bass, along with the bluegill that live here too. Man, that thing was great in the water. So yeah, let's see if we can make happen. I give a shit less about those little ones. I'll catch a damn slaunch. Well, had a bite. Don't know how he didn't stick, or maybe he wasn't very big, just was giving her a taste, but definitely had a bite on the Defiant. I don't know, I stopped fishing it high in the water column. I was just dragging on the bottom like a jig. This is a good bait for that because it sits perfectly upright on the bottom, so I kind of like how it has the paints kind of flaked off this one, because it looks like a super beat up, I don't know, whatever type of bait fish. Just felt a little tick, just like a big one does. Set the hook and whiffed. Well, just spent about another hour throwing that Defiant around, and then switched over to the Savage Gear carp as well. One little bite, just like the first one. Nothing worth putting on film or anything. Only ended up with the one good one today, but with the temperature changing like it is, it's like 36 degrees right now. Not too shabby. I was glad to go catch all those in the jerkbait. Just checked my email though, saw I had a package come in with some badass fishing gear that I'm pretty excited about. I think you guys would be excited about it too, so catch you at home. Okay, full disclosure, it is the next day, guys. I actually wanted to wait because I had 2 more packages of fishing tackle come in. It seems like this whole coronavirus quarantine slash baby Osborne being home situation has me just sitting around and spending a whole bunch of money on fishing tackle. So yeah, I'll show you guys what I got. First things first, got a package from my buddy Oliver at Big Bass Dreams. We were talking swim baits the other day, like we generally do whenever we end up talking, and I had a couple questions. Said there was a couple baits I wanted to try that I hadn't tried out yet, and so he's like, cool man, I'll just send you some. I was like, you don't got to do that. And then he sent me the shipping information. So first things first, I haven't used one of these big iSlide 262s. Also, full disclosure, I have been through these boxes and seen what's inside of them. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Yeah, so we got a big trout pattern 262. That's a big bait. He sent a tail. Likes to keep his tail separate, which is smart. I should probably do that too. But yeah, this is the bait he won 100 grand actually, like the Ozarks on. So I wanted to get in and try. There's a couple lakes stocked with trout. So I'm definitely gonna be giving this guy a workout. Also, I was excited to see this. They came out, the Defiant came out in a new pattern. The Defiant is a swim bait that he designed. This is a new carp pattern. So this is the big size, the 247 millimeters, which I think is like 9.5, 10 inches or so. But yeah, big wedge tail style swim bait. So super jacked to throw that. We got a lot of carp and shiners in our waters. He also sent me another 210 and this other 210. Let's see what colors he sent them in. Haven't been through these actually yet. Okay, 6. So sent a trout color. Let me show you guys how the rigging system works too. I used it the other day and I kind of showed you, but there's a little pin that holds that in. Line through, you can put them on a treble on the bottom or these 2 stingers on the top, plus they're line through so they come out when you get the fish hooked. Hopefully you catch a fish on it. And yeah, so we got a couple different sizes, a couple different styles of trout baits. Let me know if you want to see some trout eater exploring for giant largemouth bass, pike, muskie, whatever. Tell me what you guys want to see with the big swim baits. You know I love to throw them. He said this one's just a restock, and it is. This is a color I've been using. This has been my most successful color around here. Yeah, good color bait for some more stained water. That thing really glows in the water. But yeah, I'll link his channel down below. He's been doing some cool stuff. A lot of you guys have had questions about Garmin Panoptics. He's been doing some crazy cool stuff with big swim baits. I'll link one of his videos for the big swim bait video down below. He actually had one that you could see track his swim bait in and then eat that iSlide swim bait. Super cool footage. Next package, I know you guys are probably shocked by this, but It's from 6 Sense Fishing, and I was so excited. I don't know if I should show you guys this, but I guess I will. We got some new Milliken fishing designs coming, some limited run stuff, and this is an example of a limited run hat that we're going to have. We already had the multi-cam, the regular multi-cam hat. You guys bought the hell out of this hat, sold it out, I believe. It might be back in stock now, but this was a limited edition run of the camo with the black patch. Well, we have a new patch. A new retro style patch. I'm freaking excited, and it comes on a new hat blank that we've never put it on before. This is the black multi-cam hat. I'm gonna try to make sure it's available by the time we put this video out so you guys can go pick it up, because again, we're going to sell this in a limited quantity, maybe one time only. If it sells well enough, we'll end up selling this in, I don't know, the future, but for now, just a limited run, so go get these while they are available. Also should have them up there in a curved bill hat for those of you guys that don't like the flat bill style. What else? I had to get a couple new pairs of pliers because I keep losing mine because I'm bad at keeping track of stuff. I got another case pack of, you guys can see it right there, Crush 50X Milliken square bills because it's about to be square bill season here in Nebraska. What else is this? Oh sweet, Divine Swim Jig. Baby Bream, once again, about to be swim jig season as well. This is my favorite color swim jig ever created, 3/8 ounce Divine Swim Jig and Baby Bream. You guys are gonna see me catch a whole bunch of fish. I'm gonna leave this out because there's a special one in here I'm gonna show you once I get to this package, which is a big package from Tackle Warehouse. Also got a couple more bulk guys, Stroker Craw and Green Pumpkin Burst, so 5 packs of those. And then this color is a one that I haven't used yet in the prod. This is Bluegill Fire. Saw it online and had to pick some up because I've been using this a lot as a jig trailer, and this is a perfect natural craw jig trailer for a lot of different color waters in my opinion. It's like green pumpkin on one side, and then kind of like a really subdued orange on the other with orange and blue flake. I always like green pumpkin jigs with a little bit of orange and blue, so I figured this guy would be perfect. Of course, we can flip it around docks and stuff, and all different types of cover like we have been as well, but had to pick up some of this color once I saw it online. They have all their colors in stock except for a couple that are sold out, but they have a huge new shipment of new prawn and stroker craw colors if you guys haven't seen those yet. Okay, that's all I got from 6 Sense. That's all I got. Pretty fun. But here's my last package is from the Tackle Warehouse. I don't know if you've heard of this place, but apparently they have some tackle there. I told you guys I wanted to pick up a DC reel, a digital control reel from Shimano. I ended up doing that. This is the Shimano SLX DC, which is the cheapest digital control reel they've ever released. I think it's $180, and it comes in 3 different gear ratios, and I wasn't sure which one I wanted to get for what technique, so I ended up getting all 3 of them. So we got 3 DC reels. You guys will be hearing that if you're wondering why the hell my reels have a whining, hissing sound to them when I'm casting and when I'm reeling a little bit too. That would be why, but I got, so this one is 7:2-to-1 gear ratio reel, 8:2-to-1, and 6:3-to-1. So 6:3-to-1 is definitely gonna be going on a moving bait rod, probably a crankbait rod, potentially even a spinner bait or a swim bait rod, small swim baits that is. And then 8:2-to-1 is going to be pretty specific to probably flipping or dragging baits. And then the 7:1, I might start right now in the pre-spawn on my jerk bait reel, but then it'll probably just be any type of all-around reel. I can throw Texas rigs, jigs, swim jigs, stuff like that. It's not too fast in my opinion for a swim jig. I like to throw it on a 7-speed reel. That'll be perfect. Super jacked to have some better quality reels. Always good to have nice, new, sexy tackle. Okay, I had to have a re-up of the old orange dip and die. I like to spike some of my tips with those guys. And then I saw some of these new swim baits from Savage Gear that are on there. These just came out, I think, at iCast, and they're finally available. So these are called the Pulse Tail Shiner. This is the 2 different sizes that are in there for the Shiner, I believe, as far as the weedless version. So this is the 4-inch, this is the 5-inch. Let me take it out real quick. This 4-inch is way smaller in profile than I thought it would be. And to be completely honest, I'm kind of nervous about the hook gap. As you can see, the bottom of it rests right there, so there's no hook down there. Now, it looks very, very natural, and of course, that's gonna fish really well through grass and stuff. I question if we're gonna be able to get a hook in the fish. The Huddleston bluegill was an awesome bait, the weedless gill, but we had a lot of trouble unless your mechanics were perfect and that fish didn't catch you off guard at any point. It was extremely difficult to get a hook in a fish for a lot of people. So hopefully that won't be the deal with a smaller, thinner profile bait like this. Hopefully the hookup ratio is great, because if it is, that's going to be a fun one to throw around grass pretty much the rest of the season. Then we ended up getting the line through version of the shiner. There's so many golden shiners here in eastern Nebraska, Iowa, Missouri, where I've been fishing a lot. So a golden shiner profile bait. I was super excited to pick up some more of these guys. I don't have a ton of them. Soft baits too. I'm excited to have some more soft baits in the shiner pattern. I have a couple hard baits, glide baits, but soft baits are going to be good. And then this one I'm really excited about. This is a new pulse tail, so it's got the same kicker tail that's similar to that Huddleston wedge tail that's on the shiners, but this is the bluegill version of this. Let me show you guys this up close. This bait is, again, it's smaller than I expected it to be, but there's so many bluegill in our lakes that are that exact size, and that's a great looking color scheme. Very, very natural. That's exactly what our bluegill look like for the most part. Nice and bulbous too, so it's probably gonna have a pretty big water displacement, which of course is gonna have a bigger draw, which will go well with this more natural tail kick that this little wedge tail is gonna put off. It's not gonna kick hard. I like the hook on the top. It's a small hook. It's probably, since it's not an EWG style, it's just a round bend, it's gonna be a style of bait where we get a bite on this, we swing on them, and it's gonna be an immediate grind to the boat, because this is a heavier bait for how small it is. The fish are definitely gonna be able to get leverage on this when they're up flailing around, especially with a smaller hook. Although it is a thicker gauge hook, definitely one we're gonna wanna grind the fish into the boat. But I'm excited to throw this. Let me know if you guys are excited to see some of these swim bait videos with these new Savage gear, guys. And then last but not least, I got a product I'm kind of excited about. Maybe you guys wouldn't be, but posted on my Instagram, people were blowing me up because they thought 6th Sense was coming out with a new chatterbait, which they are not. We don't have anything in the works as far as that goes. Not really a way to make chatterbaits too unique, and if you followed 6th Sense, I think they made it pretty obvious, especially with their soft plastic line, a lot of the new products they're coming out with, trying to make a product that's very unique, or else it needs to be the best on the market. Tough to beat some of the chatterbaits that are out there. I mean, it's not a too complex design, but check these guys out. These are called switch blades, and so what you can do with these, you can put this blade, they come in a couple different sizes. You can put these on swim jigs, you can put them on swim baits. I think it'll look cool on just a weedless swim bait or something like that, or even a underspin. Check this out though. I already put one on a swim jig. This is what you guys saw on Instagram that you're blowing me up about. So we have this on my favorite color bluegill swim jig. So now you can match these blades up with your favorite 6th Sense swim jig colors or any other swim bait or whatever, which I think is a huge deal. The Z-Man jackhammer chatterbait, which has become probably, I would assume, the most popular chatterbait on the market. One downside is it's $17, and they don't have a ton of different colors of it. I think they have 10 different colors, 12 different colors, but they don't have one that looks as sexy as that. And they also, in my opinion, this is a better quality hook. Also comes with a screw lock, so this is my favorite keeper by far on the market for a swim bait or a swim jig. And you can leave the weed guard on there, so it's more weedless than a jackhammer if you want it to be. I'm probably going to chop it off of quite a few of these unless I'm fishing really heavy grass. But it's great. You just you loosen up one of these little dudes right here, you pull the pin out, you put whatever jig head on, you're good to go. The great thing about that is you can put it on a 1 ounce head if you want. You can put it on a 16th ounce head if you want. Fish it shallow, fish it deep. You can do a lot of different stuff with them. Generally stuff like that I'm thinking it's kind of gimmicky, but this seems like a really good idea that I'm excited to get out and try. So I'll link everything that I thought was cool down below, including those new reels, this new chatterbait head and stuff like that. But yeah, fishing was not great. Caught one good one on this video, but caught a lot of fish in a big cold front. You guys might not believe it, but there is snow on the ground outside. It actually snowed and sleeted overnight, so we're coming back from a major cold front. The next couple days, you will see me back out on the water, and thanks so much for watching this one, guys. We're out of here.